The Chinese authorities have imposed a lockdown in the central city of Wuhan, where the coronavirus was first discovered. Other cities in Hubei province also have major restrictions to their public transportation. Millions of people are in quarantine. Just one day ahead of the Chinese New Year holiday, rail stations across the province have largely shut down. Flights have been suspended and police checkpoints have been set up on main roads. Well, 26 people have died so far after contracting the virus, which attacks the respiratory system. All of those deaths have been in China, mostly in and around Wuhan, but now there have been 2 deaths outside Hubei province for the first time. Nationally, there are currently 830 confirmed cases of patients infected with the virus. Another case has now been confirmed in Thailand, bringing the total number of international cases to 14. The WHO, the World Health Organization, has said it doesn't yet consider it to be a global health emergency. Attempts to stop the spread of the virus, though, are being enforced in many countries around the world. Here in Hong Kong, people had to queue to collect refunds after they cancelled their travel plans for fear of travelling to an infected area. Here is the governor of Hubei province, Wang Zhoudong, on the measures being taken in China.
At present, the epidemic prevention amid the outbreak in Wuhan has entered a critical stage. We must resolutely curb the spread of the epidemic to other places.
Well, with the latest on how the virus is affecting China, here's our correspondent Steve McDonnell in Beijing.
Well, it's a very strange Chinese New Year's Eve, that's for sure. This is the most important night of the year for Chinese people, and yet the streets in most Chinese cities are very quiet. Many people don't want to leave their homes for fear of contracting this virus. Those who are coming out into the streets are pretty much all wearing face masks to stop them from passing it on, or from hopefully lessen the chance of them catching this sickness. In Beijing, everybody from Wuhan who enters the city, whether they have a temperature or not, now has to go into quarantine for 14 days. Now, they can do that at home, but they have to regularly report in to have their health checked. And this just gives you an idea of the measures being taken right across the country. All of these public events which you would normally have for the Chinese New Year, many of them are being called off. No temple fairs in Beijing. In Guangdong, all the cinemas have been closed for all of the Spring Festival. In Shanghai, Disneyland closed. In the area around Wuhan, many more cities are now following that city's lead, shutting down all of their public transport, coming in and out of those cities, and also within the cities themselves, transport being shut down. And these are pretty drastic measures, not to fix this problem, but to try and slow the spread of the disease, to bring it under control.